right, we're back at 7:42. Of course, tomorrow is the day, Thanksgiving. Millions of American families will gather, but with the country so deeply divided, we just had a really tough election. A lot of people are wondering, how do you manage some of these sticky conversations?
That's right. Here with advice, Mr. Manners himself, Thomas Farley. Who's more dapper than Thomas?
I know.
Seriously. No, seriously. All right, politics. Nations divided. Savannah just said it. Going to gather family members and friends. They're not going to all be on the same side of the political spectrum. What are the rules?
That's right. So we want to aim for more gobble, less squabble. Okay? So it starts with the host. The host is the one who really sets down the ground rules. So ideally, in advance today's the day, email, text, phone call, we're going to create a politics-free zone, and that's the dinner table. So you're putting it out there for all of your guests. There will be no political chatter, and you designate a room in the house where it's okay to talk about politics. It's like
the bathroom. Exactly.
It's like the smoker's room and the non-smoker's room. This is what we're going to do.
Outside down the street.
And if you think that there are two who are going to really go at it, you're going to set a place setting for everyone. So you're not going to sit the two battling parties next to one another or across from one another.
Now, how closely should you enforce? I mean, should there be like a swear jar or cattle prod or something? You know, I mean, the host sets the rules, you say, but like
an ejector seat.
Exactly. Boom, you're out.
Well, this is the tough thing, and particularly if you're the chef, it's hard to also be the sheriff.
Yeah.
So you designate some people to help you out. So the kids can be designated to give a blessing. Wow. You can even, I like this idea of having the children, if they're crafty, create little paddles that say things like, no squabble today, it's all about the gobble.
Awesome. Yeah.
So they hold up the paddles when people start talking politics.
Or you can do like SNL and play Adele.
There you go.
Alexa, please play Adele. So, now, Tom, what about folks who have been online? You know, there are a lot of social media. Some folks have been unfriended. This is going to be the first time they see each other. What do you do then?
That's right. So this is the elephant in the room, right? So you definitely want to acknowledge that privately. I would call the person aside, say, you know, I don't know if this was a mistake, but I noticed we're not friends on Facebook anymore. How did this happen? And allow the person to weigh in. It may be that for the sake of the friendship, you want to wait until after the inauguration to become virtual friends again, if you want to save the friendship in real life.
All right, let's take politics off the table. Sometimes there are these old scabs that people pick when it comes to family feuds. They bring them up.
Thanks for putting it so bluntly.
It happens. It's like an old divorce or something happened, and there's always Aunt Bertha. She brings it up.
Those scabs are right on the table.
Puts a wrecking ball through dinner. So what should you do?
Right. So this has been going on 20 years. You're not going to solve it in one night. In fact, you're not going to solve it when you have an audience. So I'd say, yes, work on this, but work on it privately. Have the conversation in advance. Don't do it with everybody around.
And be careful of the booze, because sometimes that, a little bit of that, and everyone,
How funny you bring that up.
I know, really, the irony there. Okay, Thomas, you're at someone else's house. Someone else's kid is disruptive and unruly. Do you say something? I say no. I'm such a chicken in this area.
Unless the child is in danger or unless your belongings are in serious danger, stay out of that.
Ooh,
it's a tough thing to try and tell somebody how to raise their own children.
Yeah.
Steer clear of it.
Yeah.
If you're a guest at someone else's Thanksgiving, is it rude to ask the host for leftovers as you leave?
Asking for a friend.
Come on, I know someone.
I think it's a compliment, but if you want to earn the leftovers, you better be the one helping clear the places and wash the dishes. That person gets first dibs on that.
Bring your own Tupperware.
I was going to say, do you bring your own Tupperware?
Yeah.
That's a little presumptuous.
But people don't want to lose that Tupperware.
Or at least be good about returning
That's right. Bring the Tupperware back and bring it back clean.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Farley.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, man.
Let me hang. What happens if someone leaves you hanging at Thanksgiving? And don't forget to catch the 90th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Smooth segue.
Al's going to be here, there. Savannah will be there. I'll be there. Tomorrow morning starts at 9 o'clock right here on NBC.
That's right. Give me some
That was like that high five.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Me and Kristen Chenoweth. Google it.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.